What is up, people of YouTube? Drastic J, the Savage Prince, Young Boss Cripple is in his piece. Woo! Back with another video. Oh! Today, I will be talking about Dream Street. Now, Dream Street is a camp, a very special camp for very special children that I love going to. I've gone there since I was 9 years old, along with my friend Toby. I've made many great friends at this camp and had many great experiences. But it's crazy because I almost didn't go. Ain't that something? I almost didn't go. So, yeah. So, I remember in the 3rd grade, one day I had a doctor's appointment with my cerebral palsy specialist, and there was another doctor by the name of Dr. Green that came in the room, and she told me and my mom about the different activities that we would be doing at Dream Street. And it was funny because I had heard about this camp again from Toby's mom when she was at my school, and I remember being in the cafeteria and I was sitting down about to eat lunch, and Miss Taylor said to me, "Jordan, can I talk to you for a second?" I said yes. She said, "So we found out about a camp, and Toby didn't want to go, but we figure if you want to go, then he might want to go." And I said, "Well, I don't know. I've never really stayed outside of my house before, like, for that many nights." 'Cause she was telling me it was 4 nights, 5 days. And, I was like, "No, I don't think I'd be interested in that." So, at this doctor's appointment, she starts telling me all these activities. And this is me the whole time she's talking. I'm literally just looking out the window like, nope, not interested. Then she starts talking. She's like, fishing, athletics, arts and crafts, cooking. Now, mind you, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this would be so dope because I had always seen camps like this in movies such as Parent Trap and shows like Salute Your Short, and later on, boy, this wasn't on back then, but Bunked. Like, I had always seen summer camps and not thought a kid like me in a walker and da-da-da-da would be able to go. You know the story. And so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking this would be really dope. But I'm gonna just act all standoffish, like the homebody, rude kid I am. And so I'm still looking out the window, and she says, arts and crafts, cooking. And then I said, fishing, arts and crafts, cooking, I'm in. And so that was that. And so I remember the first day rolling up to the campsite. It looked like it's in a gated community, and it's all these trees around. We go into the campsite. It's people standing there with walkie-talkies, and then she rolls the window down, and the people at the walkie-talkies, "You must be Jordan." And so that's what I do. I say, "Oh, they already know my name. We good." And so, yeah, so you must be Jordan. And, we go. I meet my first counselor, Jason. I had 6 counselors for 6 years at camp and 2 years at GE, but those counselors were different. And the counselors for GE were Jeremy, Molly, and Emma for the first year. And then this year it was Benji, Francis, and Margot. But so for the 6 counselors as a camper, my first one was Jason, my second one was Sam, my third one was Eric, My fourth one was Jeremy. Yes, the same Jeremy from GE. The fifth one was Wise, and the sixth one was Jonah. Now, I made friends with all these people each year. I made friends with different people. Met a lot of counselors and upper staff members that were really cool. I did a lot of great things at this camp, and I remember going in, we checked out the cabin. We will unpack later, but every year they give us fried chicken for dinner on the first day and tomato soup with grilled cheese for lunch on the first day. And then it's just like crazy because I almost didn't go, and like it was just such a great experience. And so I remember them saying, "Now it's gonna be really hot, and you're gonna need some bug spray." So I put on bug spray in the cabin because my counselor tells me to. And so my mom kind of chills. She says, "You sure you'll do fine on your own?" I said, "Yes." And so she goes. That's the end of that. I stay in my wheelchair for long distances, but I am using my canes and my walker some of the time too. And so every day is like different activities. They call them programs, and no programs turn back in the day still are. As a teenager, it don't matter. You can't act like you too cool for them programs for nothing because you got math, science, you got arts and crafts. I remember making so many cool things. Like when I performed Uptown Funk, I made a sign that said Dream Street Funk. I made a Phantom of the Opera mask. I made like a lot of different crafts. I made a bracelet there. I did all kind of stuff with arts and crafts. Then you make like little sweet treats. Like this year we did candy sushi. You make sweet treats for cooking, and then for GE and cooking, they let you learn how to do real world things. Like we made scrambled eggs and avocado toast, and it's just they show us all type of things. For GE, we also got to drive in a hand controllable car, and this camp was the first time that I sang or rapped in front of a large group of people. My first year I did music of the night. I mean, not music of the night. That was my third year. What am I talking about? My first year I did a band called the Fireflies. My second year I did Asking All Them Questions. Asking all the questions. Why you asking all the questions? Making statements. Assuming? Now, for those of y'all that know that song, y'all know I had that crowd hype for that song because they thought that was so funny that I was singing that song. And then the third year, I did Music of the Night for Phantom of the Opera. Fourth year, started getting more into my hip-hop stuff, so I did Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. Third year, I did Yeah, Yeah, Yeah by Usher. I just said third year. Fifth year, I did Yeah by Usher. I can't focus in this video. Why am I so cringy in these videos that I can't focus and I be messing up? Anyway, I did Yeah in that one. And then my sixth year, I did 24 Karat Magic. Like, I was always cracking jokes over there. I made a lot of friends. Now, I want to shout out some people that I met that live far away from me, but are still. Now, these people, they have been there since we were really young in Dream Street. Alright, so one is Miss Pooh. You cool? You was cool? Then you pat me in the face one good time at that party. That's another thing. At the end of every week, every year that we do Dream Street, they have a big dance party with people in costumes and all kind of turn up music and all that. Yeah, that was lit too. We do horseback riding there. We get our ice cream truck comes. We, like I said, fishing. I caught my first fish at this place, man. My first fish. Every year it's a theme. My second, like, it's Disney, Toy Story. They do all different type of stuff. Like, I got to write and direct a movie. Like, pretend I got to do a radio program. I did athletics one time. All kind of arts and crafts, like I said earlier. My first counselor used to jokingly call it arts and farts. and that was funny. Cabin talk was always fun too. We would roast each other, tell crazy stories, and we had these things called shower parties where they would put on music and we would turn taking a shower into a party. Yeah, but the people I wanted to shout out that I've known for a really long time, it's mostly girls, and that's funny to say. But yeah, I already said Miss Pooh, you was cool till you popped me in the face one time, and our other friend Taylor, who was also really cool, she screamed 24/7 and she cried. You probably her in the face too. But she was a lot different when she came to GE this year. She was very calm and collected. But you pied me in the face, not as bad, but you got her. Oh, whoa! You got her did her so dirty. It was all in her eyebrows, all in her lashes. I can't even think about it. Now, Ruby, where do I begin with you? You were a girl, but you wore caps all the time. I feel like we were kindred spirits. You know, it seemed to me as if you had a heart of stone, cause I never saw you cry until my last year as a camper during the friendship circle. And then that's the thing, at the end during the friendship circle, you can be the hardest gangster in the world. You gonna cry during the friendship circle. Like, y'all don't understand. They be singing songs. You can lean on me when you're not strong. They be they be telling all these sob stories and like all the great times they had at camp, and it's just crazy how it just make you bawl your eyes out. And another friend I'd like to shout out is Cameron McCullough. Where do I even begin with you? Where do I even begin? You are one of the funniest people in the world. And for one person that subscribed to me knows why I'm kind of holding off, and why I'm smiling so big. But yeah, you know, we did GE together, and it was funny how I met you too, because your counselor stayed with me and my counselor the whole time, the first time I met you, because you came late. And for some reason, even though it was a girl counselor, I thought you were a boy when she said your name was Cameron with the C. And I just have so many funny memories with you, and we still talk to this day. And it's just crazy how I made so many good friends at this camp. Bentley, you used to have a really high voice, but you were cool. You know, all the upper staff people cool. Francis, Tova, Ashley, Emma. It's just wow. Like, everybody there is like just so like they crazy in a good way. Ethan, you drum like a god. Like, that's all I can say about you. You drum like a god, bro. I wish I could play the piano and sing and rap how you drum, cause I would have been made it if that was the case. But yeah, I met my current crush at Dream Street, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's been a lot of cool stuff happening there. Caroline, even though you a bad singer and you little annoying, you cool. You be invited to the cookout. You could sit at the lunch table. All the meals are family style, and we always say H2O. Yeah, it's a very fun and emotional time at Dream Street. But like I said, Carol, I know I'm jumping from topic to topic, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm saying what I need to say about Dream Street without getting too emotional or too cringy, as y'all say. But you know, it's just Caroline, you was annoying at first, but you kind of cool too, I guess. Jason, we kindred spirits too. We both like theater and movies. You goofy. I remember I told you you in a motorized wheelchair. For those who don't know Jason, I remember I told you one time that you should be a stand-up comedian, and you said, I think you mean a sit-down comedian, Jordan. That was hilarious. And then just remember, David Shaw. So we were in the cabin one time. Again, I'm jumping from topic to topic, y'all. We were in the cabin one time, and this upper staff member named Rashad, he said some dirty jokes that would probably never get me monetized on this channel. But there was this crazy, Lord forgive me. There was this camper that wouldn't take his sleep pills before he went to bed because he had not stayed outside of his house before. And then he woke up in the middle of the night. And the whole time, this guy that said all the dirty jokes named Rashad, he was talking about eyes. His name was Aislinn. He said eyes, trying to calm him down. And it was just hilarious. I ate 10 pieces of raw okra with Ruby. I was losing bets left and right. I dressed up as her twin named Ross. It was just all kind of funny stuff that happened at Dream Street, man. If y'all want more in depth on those experiences or anything like that, I'm gonna be doing videos with people from Dream Street in the future, hopefully. But it's just crazy, man. And this is about to be my last year, unless they remove the gap year. I hope they do. But this was my last year to do. This year we did it on Zoom, and I got to interact with the younger campers like I wanted to, and all that kind of thing. And they got to hear me play the piano, so that's good. But I'm doing upper staff and stuff, but yeah, it's just crazy how I'm growing up and how I have loved Dream Street for all these years. But yeah, with all that being said, DJ signing out. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share.